FIDE World Cup 2025 came to quarterfinal, and in the first game of quarterfinal, Alexander Donchenko played with black pieces. It was a disaster for him because you will see what's happened and why he plays such a badly game. With white pieces, this game played Yakubboev Nodirbek. He is rated around 2689. Alexander Donchenko is rated 2641. And on the left side of this screen, you have evaluation bar. Evaluation bar will tell you who has advantage. In case you see plus, white's got advantage. In case of minus, black's got advantage. And now Yakubboev surprised black with move f3. That's a sideline. It's not the best way how to challenge black's position, but of course it's not bad at all. And c5, d5, d6 and e4, they are really common moves where white is enjoying space advantage. The center is blocked and white has more space. So if nothing, at least slight edge for white. Bishop g7 happened and knight e2. This knight is going to c3 and maybe supporting d5 or fighting against b5 move. e6 is a good move and it's a healthy move because black is fighting against white's space advantage. Knight c3, exchange and a6. Black is looking to be active on a queen side and his plan is to go for move b5. So for this reason, white is going to play move a4, just slow down black's counter-attack on a queen side. That's clear. And now I believe that the best move here is a short castle. That's absolutely good and normal looking moves, but Alexander Donchenko found it knight h5 as more interesting. What is his plan? Bishop d4, check here and maybe to attack white's king. But Yakubboev saw everything and played queen e2 and now g4. The best way how to play this position now is knight g7, but you know, I am worried what Great is doing this knight there, and I understand that black played queen h4 check. This check looks danger. This check looks, oh my god, looks great. But at the end, it's a mistake and maybe it's a losing mistake. Yes, that's a surprise. So white went to d1 and later on is going to c2. And this fork doesn't work at all because here is another fork because this queen is hanging. Say take and white will take a queen. So it's not a fork and maybe that's something what Alexander Donchenko missed. Okay, he played knight f6 and white went to c2. It's a nice position for white's king because maybe there is a white's king safe, but maybe not. So knight d7 happened and now bishop f4. What do you think about this position? Now white is attacking pawn on d6 and black has to defend this pawn. Maybe knight e5 is a bishop g3 and here h3 with a good and healthy position. Later on I believe that white has a chance to attack this knight and still enjoyed a space advantage with difficult way for black to go for counter attack. So black played queen f6, defending pawn and of course attacking a bishop. So bishop e3, knight e5 and knight d2. Okay, what's happened? For example, after this exchange, I believe take, knight has to go somewhere, maybe here. And here is d3, so that's a threat, and for this reason white has to be careful, and you saw that I was not careful and maybe I burn this position. So for this reason knight d2 is a good move and here queen h4. This queen is there for a second time and I think that for a second time is not doing a good job. You know, white played bishop f4, h5 and now bishop g3. Now everything is fine, and you see evaluation bar where white's advantage is even bigger. You know, not a great moves are on the board, but the biggest black's issue are these pieces. It's very hard to believe that black has a chance to play this game only with queen, knight and bishop. It's not enough to play this game with 3 pieces against all white's army. Black lost too much time, and even here played to e7, exchange on h5, and now h4. Rook a7, and now is plus more than 3.4. So it's a big surprise that this position is lost. How is possible that this position is lost for black? Because I believe that black is missing counter-attack. You know, black's pieces are misplaced everywhere and anywhere, and it's hard to see what they are attacking, what they are doing, and still I don't understand black's setup. So a5, why not, and b5. Exchange, now rook b7 and bishop e5. Right now, white decided to exchange this knight, or maybe f4 is a stronger. I see bishop g4, and here maybe knight d7, bishop e2, just take. Okay, still white's edge. Okay, bishop e5 is still great move, and knight c4. What is white's plan? White is not only defending this pawn, he is attacking the most aggressive and the most dangerous black piece. And that's a good plan, just to be more active than is our opponent, and you know, to defend material and to watch what's happened, because still I am missing black's counter-attack, I am missing black's plan, black's threats, and you know, just to be just is a bad shape for black of this position. Now rook h4, take, and knight e5 and queen e3. Here is hanging pawn. Here is in the middle of the board is black's king. 2 minor pieces are not active, and here is a pass pawn. Altogether, white is playing in great shape, and I think that this position is disaster for black. You know, everything is wrong. Maybe since beginning it was a bad setup, bad plan, bad activity. Everything is wrong here. So rook b6 happened, and now b4 with the plan just to take this pawn. Here is a rook, okay, and to take with a rook, I believe that there is attack this rook and this bishop. So that's bad. So knight e7 finally is there, but take on c5, and these 2 pawns, 2 pass pawns are going to decide this game. Simply and strong to push this pawn, bishop e2 and d6. You know, these 2 pawns are too dangerous, too powerful, and without any doubt, black is outplayed. Black is outplayed, and even he is fighting and doing his best. Now he's playing with piece down, and I think that it's a game over for black. That's a bad day for Alexander Donchenko, because it's important to not lose a first game in their match, and that's exactly happened. That's exactly happened because right now Yakubboev is 1 point ahead, and tomorrow Alexander Donchenko has to beat Yakubboev. And if not, in a semi-final is Yakubboev, and Alexander Donchenko is out of the game. Of course, the last 2 moves, check, and that's it. And white won this game, and Alexander Donchenko resigned right now. What we saw, I think that small summary is okay for end of this video. I believe that black's counter-attack went nowhere. Black was not able to be active. Black was not able to play with all his pieces, and altogether black was not doing well here. And why did everything well? He built his position, he slowed down Black's counter attack, he was more active, and I think that it was a good victory for White. Finger crossed, tomorrow or day after we will see Yakubboev in the semi-final. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if yes, just feel free and press like or press follow and made my day. I hope that it was good to watch this game. See you soon, take care, bye bye.